Hey there, traders and investors. Are you ready for the next big thing in the stock market? I'm talking about a bull run, guys. And let me tell you, it's going to be a wild ride. It's not all sunshine and rainbows. As with any market, there will be ups and downs. And it's important to have a solid strategy in place to ride out any dips. So, are you ready to join the herd and take advantage of the next bull run? Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is all you need to know about the bull run on the stock market. I am not a financial advisor. These videos are for educational purposes only. Investing of any kind involves risk. While it is possible to minimize risk, your investments are solely your responsibility. It is imperative that you conduct your own research. I am merely sharing my opinion with no guarantee of gains or losses on investments. So, if you are ready, let's get started. Before we get into what you can expect during a bull run, let's first define what it is. A bull run is a period of time when the stock market sees consistent and significant growth. In other words, the value of stocks is going up, up, up. This is in contrast to a bear market, where stocks are consistently losing value. Now, you might be thinking, that sounds great, sign me up. And you're not alone. Many investors flock to the stock market during a bull run in hopes of making a quick profit. So, the question arises, how do you know when a bull run is happening? Well, to answer this, first, let's talk about some historical examples of bull runs. Remember the dot-com boom of the late 90s? That was a bull run. The Nasdaq index went from under 1,000 in 1995 to over 5,000 in 2000. People were making a ton of money, and everyone was jumping on the bandwagon. But as we all know, it was a bubble, and it burst. So, it's important to remember that bull runs don't last forever. Another example is the bull run we have recently experienced. The stock market had been on a steady upward trend since 2009, for 11 years before the pandemic broke the trend. So, what are the signs of a bull run? One of the biggest indicators is an increase in stock prices. When the market is on the rise, stocks will go up in value, and investors will make money. Another sign is an increase in trading volume. When more people are buying and selling stocks, it's a sign that the market is active and on the rise. Another sign is increased optimism among investors. When people are feeling confident about the market, they are more likely to invest. This can be seen in surveys and polls of investors, as well as in the number of new investors entering the market. Finally, a bull run can also be indicated by an increase in consumer spending. When people are feeling confident about the economy, they are more likely to spend money, which can lead to higher stock prices. But before you start throwing your money at the stock market, let's talk about some of the risks and considerations. First of all, it's important to remember that the stock market is always fluctuating. Just because we're in a bull run now doesn't mean it will last forever. It's important to have a well-diversified portfolio and not put all your eggs in one basket. This is why it's important to have a plan in place for when this happens. Additionally, it's easy to get caught up in the hype and make impulsive decisions. Just because a stock is going up doesn't mean it's a good investment. It's important to do your research and make informed decisions. Also, past performance is not always indicative of future results. Just because the stock market has been on a consistent upward trend in the past doesn't mean it will continue to do so. It's important to do your own research and not rely solely on historical examples. But despite these cautionary notes, a bull run can be a great opportunity for investors. Many successful investors have made significant profits during bull runs in the past. Just look at the bull run of the 1990s, where the stock market saw tremendous growth in value. Opportunities for investors. Now, let's discuss the opportunities available for investors during a bull run. One of the biggest opportunities during a bull run is to invest in undervalued stocks. These are stocks that may not be performing as well as the rest of the market, but have the potential to grow in the future. By investing in these stocks during a bull run, you have the potential to make a significant return on your investment. Another opportunity during a bull run is to invest in companies that are benefiting from the growth in the market. For example, If the market is experiencing a boom in technology, it may be a good idea to invest in tech companies that are seeing an increase in demand for their products and services. What else you can do is simply use leverage to amplify your gains. Leverage is when you use borrowed money to invest in the stock market. It can be risky, but if done correctly, it can significantly increase your returns. Just remember, leverage can also amplify your losses, so be sure to do your research and invest responsibly. Not to forget the opportunity to invest in exchange-traded funds ETFs. ETFs are a great way to diversify your portfolio and invest in a basket of stocks at once. This can help reduce the risk of investing in just one stock, and it can also provide more opportunities for gains. Lastly, during a bull run, it's also important to keep an eye out for companies that are paying dividends. Dividends are a way for companies to share their profits with their shareholders, and during a bull run, these profits are likely to be higher. By investing in companies that pay dividends, you have the potential to make a return on your investment through both capital gains and dividends. Step-by-step instructions for investors on how to take advantage of the market conditions. When the market is on a bull run, it means that stocks are going up and investors are making money. It's a time of optimism and growth, and it's a great opportunity for you to make some serious cash. Now, to get ready to take advantage of the bull run, it's important to understand the market conditions. This means keeping an eye on things like interest rates, economic indicators, and company earnings reports. These are all things that can give you an idea of how the market is performing and what kind of investments might be a good fit for you. First things first, you need to know what stocks to invest in. During a bull run, you want to look for companies that are growing rapidly and have strong financials. These are the companies that will see the biggest gains during a bull run. One way to find these companies is to look at the stock market index. The S&P 500 is a great place to start, as it tracks the performance of the top 500 companies in the United States. You can also look at the NASDAQ or the Dow Jones Industrial Average. Once you have a list of potential stocks to invest in, it's time to do your research. Look at the financials of the companies, read their earnings reports, and check out the news about them. This will give you a better idea of which companies are likely to perform well during a bull run. Next, you want to set a budget for your investments. During a bull run, it's easy to get caught up in the hype and invest more than you should. So set a budget and stick to it. Now, it's time to start investing. You can do this by buying stocks directly or through a stockbroker. If you're new to investing, we recommend using a stockbroker. They can help you with your research and give you advice on which stocks to buy. As discussed earlier in the video, when you're buying stocks, it's important to diversify your portfolio. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Spread your investments across different companies and sectors to minimize your risk. Finally, it's important to keep an eye on the market. During a bull run, the market can change quickly, so make sure to stay up to date on the latest news and market conditions. All right, folks, that's a wrap for today's video. But before you go, let me remind you that the stock market is always unpredictable and can change at any moment. So make sure you do your own research and invest wisely. And remember, always have a plan and stick to it. Don't get caught up in the hype and make impulsive decisions. Stay informed and stay invested. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more financial tips and tricks. Until next time, happy investing!